Whoa, careful. Did we accidentally grab her boobs too? I catch her just before she tumbles over. She's even lighter than I expected. Never mind, that's a white boat she has. Despite the moment. Yes, sir. Welcome back. Yeah, what she said. What's going on, YouTube items? But student, welcome to Cafe Stella and the Reaper's Butterflies. Now, before we get started in this video, if you do happen to enjoy this video, please go ahead and consider subscribing and hitting that like for your boy, because I be funny sometimes. And if you have any game recommendations, please let me know in the comment section below. I will definitely get back to you as soon as I can. But yeah, I look at every comment. Anyways, if you have not seen the previous episode, please go ahead and watch it. It's going to be on my left hand corner here, your right hand corner. Watch it right now.
Oh, なんか上機嫌な鼻歌が聞こえてきたと思ったら、実家なのにキッチンに立ってる。こりゃ大雪で電車止まるな。
作ってるのはケーキだよ。
それでも正月に実家に帰省してる中でわざわざ作ってるのは珍しいよな。
なんか今悪意のある言い方をしなかった？
気のせいだろ。
人にとやかく言う前にあんたは真面目に就活。
Dang, dude.
就活とか嫌だな。
So spicy.
ずっと学生のままでいたいよ。ぐずぐず。
あんたってガキよね。まだまだ男の子って感じ。
なんだそりゃ。
別に。
She meant you're broke.
じゃあ私行くから。
Bro's broke.
もう行くのか？いつもなら夜までゴロゴロしてるくせに。
ちょっと用事があんの。
Oh.
じゃあね。
ああ、じゃあな。なんだ？まさか男でも。
Just wait till he finds out I'm banging your sister. Sorry. You want me to beat your ass?
あんたにだけは言われた。
Oh man.
帰ったんじゃなかったのかよ。
悪口文句言われる気がしたから帰ったふりしただけ。
I'm dead. I love Suzune. She's so funny.
言われずとも用事があるのは本当だしね。
Sibling fights are so funny, dude. I can't. They're just too funny.
ケーキなんて作ってたんだ。相変わらずわけわからん姉貴だな。
Man, I'd be scared of Suzune too if I was Hiroto. That's scary. She's spicy one. She should be here by now. I paced back and forth in my room like a zoo animal. I highly doubt she forgot about her plans. But I wouldn't put it past her to casually cancel it because the weather was too cold or something. I'd be pretty bummed if she bailed out last minute. However, right as I tell myself that, the doorbell rings. Coming. Me too. Upon opening the door, I see Suzune-san standing there. Happy New Year. Phew, I was worried for a minute you forgot we were visiting the shrine today.
そこまでボケちゃいない。約束はちゃんと守るよ。君の方こそ準備はできてるの？
Of course.
なら行きますか。
Okay. Okay. How was your New Year's?
リフレッシュできたよ。やっぱ実家は最高だね。
Sounds like you had a good break.
そっちは休めた？
Yeah. Well, I mean, I tried. But I don't know. I had kind of a hard time sitting around doing nothing.
働くときは働く。休むときは休む。
On God, I'd be struggling with that too.
じゃないとストレスで押しつぶされるかもしれないんだからさ。
Yeah, dude, like I can't stress enough how much rest is important as such as work days are. You know, something I always say to everyone, including myself, because I've been working on that, is rest days are just as or more important than days of productivity. Because if you're running on 4 hours of sleep, unless you can physically actually be okay, if your body is literally fine with that, cool. But most people are not gifted like that. So you need the sleep, or you're not putting in 100 on whatever you're doing. I'll try to keep that in mind. But to be honest, working at the cafe doesn't really stress me out. I think it's fun. Plus, I get to learn all sorts of neat things by working with you.
そうならよかったよ。
During that giggle, she sounds like she's 10.
元日を外したのに結構
In no way she's a pre-MILF already and older than us. That doesn't make sense. Well, today's the last of the street stalls are gonna open.
でも列ができてるって
I'm
こと
sorry.
でもないか。
I'll stop.
これならすぐにお参りできそうだね。
Should we get something to eat from one of the stalls?
それもいいけど、まずはお参りね。
On your knees, bitch. Clapping my hands twice, I thank the gods for their blessings last year. Next, I pray simply for continued good fortune in the new year. Although I have a lot to deal with this coming year, like job hunting, I resolved to first work hard at those things myself. This change of heart was perhaps the most important lesson I learned during my time working at the cafe. When I finally finished praying, I look up to find Suzune-san staring intently at me.
随分と長かったけど、そんなにたくさん願い事をしたの？
Gotta get my money up. Not really. I was just expressing my gratitude for the past year and all the fun times I've had since I became involved with the cafe. And I prayed for another good year ahead. You know, the usual.
そっか。
What did you pray for?
お願いってほどのものではないけど、今年もお客さんがたくさん来てくれるといいなって。
Ah, yes. Oh, okay. Well, I'm sure your wish will come true. No other cafe around has as good as yours.
期待を裏切らないように頑張るよ。
Alright, let's not hold up the line any longer.
で、お参りは終わったけど、今からどうするの？
I haven't really decided, to be honest. I don't want to just say, alright, nice seeing you, and go home. That wouldn't make for much of a date. Yeah, that'd be sucky. And Nozomi warned me plenty about not saying tactless things. Alright, what tactless things? Why don't we have dinner somewhere? Dinner at 12 p.m.? We live in the same apartment anyway, so it doesn't make much sense to split up and eat by ourselves.
そうだね。そうしよっか。じゃあさ、夕食の後、今度は私に付き合ってよ。
Am I getting sucked off? Never mind. Sure, I don't mind. Can wait until after dinner, right?
それで問題ない。
Oh, those eyes. Great.
で、夕食はどうするの？三が日となると休んでる店が大半だと思うんだけど。
Well, actually, I made this chicken wing and daikon stew the other day. I still have some leftovers, so I was thinking we could share that.
おお、いいねいいね。
I don't think I have quite enough to feed the both of us, though.
なら、屋台で何か買って帰ろうか。
Good idea. Suzune-san and I walk around the shrine, checking out the various stalls. Something about this that feels different than our time together at work. We're not boss and subordinate here, but equals. Oh, are we now? Not that I'm complaining. This feels rather nice in its own way. What should we get? Yakisoba or takoyaki?
それよりも牛串が食べたいかも。ほら、あっちにある屋台のと。
Suzune-san turns to smile at me as she points towards a nearby stall. Unfortunately, she picks the wrong moment to look away. She suddenly bumps into the arm of another visitor who's on his way to the shrine.
あ、すみません。
Being as petite as she is, Suzune-san is easily knocked backwards by the man. Whoa, careful. Did we accidentally grab her boobs too? I catch her just before she tumbles over. She's even lighter than I expected. Never mind, that's a white boob she has. Despite the moment... She has a white purse. Oh my god. Oh man, I'm almost crying. That was good. I cracked myself up. Nothing better than that, dude. Or I don't know if that's good. People might think I'm a little crazy. Oh man, the reason why I found it so funny is because I remember reading that somewhere. Oh no, I think he said in the last episode how he was like, yeah, she's flat and all, but she's still kind of cool or whatever. I was like, dang, okay, pretty nice of you. Oh boy, sorry, I'm sorry. Oh no, she's even lighter than I expected, despite the momentum of her fall. She's so small that it'd be much more accurate to say she landed against my stomach rather than my chest. Her long hair sways in the wind, tangling itself between my fingers. She smells really nice, and her body is really soft too. Sorry. Are you okay?
平気。ちょっとぶつかっただけだし。というか、ごめん。君の方こそ怪我してない？
No, not at all. You're way too light to hurt me.
そういう君は、なんというか、しっかりしてるね。
Yes, sir. Well, I guess I have been doing a lot of manual labor lately.
何それ、嫌味？
Yeah, for real. You sound like a douchebag. Shut up. Suzune-san really is a woman. No, she's a man. Unlike me, her body is so small and soft.
でも、ありがとう。
Don't mention it. Just glad you're not hurt.
ほら、入浴酒を買いに行くよ。
Oh, right. Yeah. I can see her ears blushing red as she walks ahead of me. And perhaps it's my imagination, but her pace seems a little quicker than before too. She has a whiteboard. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get in trouble for that. I just know it. One day. All jokes, alright? Suzune-san wolfed down the stove I made with an expression of pure bliss on her face. You really think so? Thanks, I guess. Was it really that good? I'd give it another taste to be sure, but it just seems average. Definitely isn't bad by any means, but it also isn't the sort of refined flavor I'd expect someone of Suzune-san's caliber to praise. Ah, okay. She'll flatter anyone who cooks for her. Well, as long as she's happy, I guess. And regardless, it's always nice hearing someone compliment your cooking. I'm glad the chicken wings turned out so well. Actually, I think it's something different. It makes me this happy because the compliments are coming from Suzune-san herself. Wait, do I actually... What? What? You sure you don't need to slow down? I feel like you're drinking a little too fast.
そんなことないない。それに最後の晩餐だしね。明日からまたお仕事頑張らないと。
Yeah, I guess so. Oh, by the way, what was it you wanted my help with again? You said you wanted my help with something after dinner. I thought that's why we were eating in your apartment, but it completely slipped my mind.
そうだった。大事なことを忘れるところだった。
Setting down her beer, she rises again to her feet. Then she walks over to her fridge, pulls something out, and places it in front of me. It's a Mont Blanc.
そう、モンブランを出そうと思ってるんだよね。期間限定メニューとして。その味見をね、してほしいわけさ。
Limited time special. Is that what you came up with over New Year's?
いや、モンブラン自体はちょっと前から考えてた。ああ、試作品は今朝作ったから心配ないよ。ほれほれ、味見してみてよ。
Alright. The cake is piled high with whipped cream, splitting it apart with fork reveals a creamy, snow-white interior. The fragrance of the chestnuts and the sweetness of the cream are exquisite. The crunchiness of the pastry used as the base gives it a wonderful contrast in texture as well. The way she prepares makes it impossible to grow tired of, no matter how much I eat. Wow, this tastes incredible. There are so many layers of flavor I can feel like I could just eat this forever.
そっかそっか。狙い通りでよかった。その様子ならメニューに加えても問題はなさそうだね。
Absolutely. This is going to be a huge hit for sure.
よかった。
You know, you really are amazing, Suzune-san.
何さ、急に。どうしたの？
You're a genuine professional. I'm in awe of your skills. Compared to you, I'm nothing but an amateur at best.
何？酔ってる？
Nope, I haven't had anything tonight.
マジで言ってるなら重症だね。
Sorry. What?
ああ、もう暗くなるんじゃない。
She slams her beer can down with a thunk. Then she turns her whole body to face me.
君の言うプロから言わせてもらうとさ、プロって言ってもいろいろいるわけ。
She's about to say some cheesy
私みたい
stuff.
な
I
人
know it.
間もいれば、経営の上手なプロもいる。後進を育てるのが上手なプロもいる。向いてる方向は少しずつ違っても、やっぱりみんなプロなの。
Right.
むしろ経営って面を含めると、私はプロ失格かもしれない。そういう意味では、前の店のおっさんの方がプロだった。ステラで働いてるスタッフは、確かに技術って面ではその道のプロには多少劣るかもしれない。けど、お客を笑顔にするために頑張ってる。まっすぐ向き合って、それはそれでちゃんとしたプロだと私は思う。みんなちゃんと頑張ってるよ。もちろん君もね。スポンジを食べ比べて美味しさに差があることは理解したでしょ？
Yeah.
その時どう思った？お店で出すならどっち？
The one that was wished without using heat. I think our customers would have liked that one more.
その気持ちがあって、そのための努力をしてる。それでいいんだって。ちゃんと胸を張りな。それにさ、言ったはずだよ。
Someone who can't even bring themselves a smile will never be able to do the same for others.
なんだ、覚えてるじゃん。
She smiles at me. She wants her shoe. It's a warm, delightful expression. Her words and her smile seem to lift me up. I really can't hold a candle to her.
お酒飲んでてよかった。
On God.
シラフでできないよ。
That's what I'm
こん
saying.
な恥ずかしい話。
Sorry.
ほら、またそうやって落ち込む。
Am I? I'm not, though. I was just thinking about stuff.
思うところって？
Well, about how amazing of a woman you are, Suzune-san. About these words keeping the momentum going.
いきなり何言ってんの？やっぱ酔ってるよね。
No. Whenever we talk, I'm always reminded of how immature I am compared to you. In fact, I often get the feeling you think of me as some unreliable kid.
別にそんな風には思ってないけど、君の真面目なところに助けられてる部分はある。それに年下でもやっぱ男だと思ってる。結構頼りにしてるんだよ。これでもさ。
Well, I'm happy to hear that.
あと、可愛い
Oh,
ところは
she's drunk. She's drunk. The flush on her cheeks isn't just due to the beer she's drinking. As I watch her avert her eyes in embarrassment, I can feel my own face growing red too. Suzune-san, you wanna smash?
何さ。
I really think I what? Bro, just say it.
ああ、もうじれったい。
What? Seeing me struggle so much to say that single word, she grabs me by the collar. She leans forward, stretching across the table, then pulling me forcefully towards her. Oh, what the fuck? Yo! She kisses me. I can feel her hot breath against my skin. Yo, what the fuck? Jesus Christ. This is worse than Natsume, bro. Bro, what the fuck? I hope they paid the voice actors well for this, dude. Jesus Christ. Panting heavily, she presses her lips against mine even more passionately. After that, I have no idea what's happening anymore. I might just get laid. All I know is that with her warmth and scent seem to be spreading throughout my entire body. It's an incredibly pleasant sensation. Ayo. Oh my god. Suzune-san, did you just...
私はこういうことできるくらい。
Oh, she's drunk.
君のこと可愛いと思ってる。
Dang. Are you saying I like me too?
嫌なら最初からキスしてない。
Wow, isn't she just great at
その確
confessing?
認はいらない。
Wow.
そういう時は即行動。
You're supposed to take the initiative? Here we go again. Alright. Once again, it feels as if her very essence is spreading through me. It's enough to make my temperature skyrocket. My heart pound with such force that it really hurts. But still, this is enough to satisfy me. I want more of her. More. So, reflexively. Like... What? I slit my tongue instead of her... Oh, okay. Oh my god. I thought taken aback at first. She eventually lets me do as I please. Almost in resignation. Opening wider, she lets me invade her mouth, coiling her tongue around mine. This is too descriptive. I can't. Oh my god, bro. I'm ending the video here. I can't. What is this? All we're doing is touching our tongues together. Yeah, before... That's what I'm saying. But it would become familiar with the taste of each other. So like, dude. Your lips are so soft. Kissing you feels so good. Quit making this weird. I usually skip this part. Are you not enjoying it? It feels so good. My head's going blank. Alright. The simulation of kissing is draining the strength from my body. Like our saliva blending together, my consciousness seems to be melting away. Bros didn't even breathe. They're weird. Girl, aren't you a virgin? I wouldn't even be talking, dude. Shut up. What? You've never kissed someone before either? Well, either way, I wasn't expecting my first kiss to taste like beer. Nope. It was amazing. Ayo, chill out, we're still homies. What do you mean? She smiles seductively, not before marriage. Why are you looking at me like that? I think I'm gonna get raped. Her gaze drops down. She's looking at my big fat third arm. Well, there's a noticeable bulge forming near my PP area. My erection isn't poking through my pants because it's small. Wait, this isn't just a natural reaction. I mean... Alright. Bro, who wouldn't be bricked up? I would be too. What? Suzune-san?
What are you doing, Stella?
Dang, you're bold. You mean, like... are you sure? What? Okay, I would very much like you to then. What? I don't want to just lay there like a dead fish, though. What? Do I really seem like that type of guy who'd do that? I'm sorry, I can't. This is too funny. Man, why don't you trust me? She pulls out a strap on, blushing red. She pushes me down, and she F's me in the butt. Huh? But... okay. Aw. I would be sad too, dang. I'm able to get her to budge. I have no other choice but to return to my own apartment. Just like that, my advances were rebuffed. At this rate, I'm not going to be able to sleep tonight thinking about her lips and all that other stuff we did. What'd you do? Tell me. What did they do? They certainly weren't reading the Bible, the Lord. Oh. She's too... I never expected it to be this exhilarating. If we'd kept going, just what would have happened to me? Given that BJ turned me on so much. It made my coochie hard. Alright, well.
カフェステラと死神の蝶。
I was not expecting that. Look, I'm gonna pause right here. I could totally see why. Who was it that told me? I believe it was that guy. That guy, if you're watching this, please let me know if I'm wrong, or anyone else, whoever might have told me this, let me know. I'm pretty sure that guy was the one that said it. But anyways, that guy said that he feels like Suzune-san's route was rushed or a lot shorter than Natsume's. And now that this happened, I'm starting to see exactly why he said that, and it makes a lot more sense now. They already basically smashed, almost.
OK そのまま続けてくれる?
Okay. I continue to work while Suzune-san explains to me what to do and why I'm doing it. It's pretty much business as usual, except something's off. Specifically, with me. I can't stop thinking about Suzune-san. Not to the point that I'm unable to function. But normally, I'm able to concentrate fully on my work. Today, however, I just can't focus. Part of my brain is constantly preoccupied with thoughts of Suzune. And it goes without saying, that's because of what we did yesterday. The unholy activities.
ちょっと聞いてる?
No, sorry. Of course I am. Beat the cream until it starts to form firm peaks. Is this good enough?
OK 一応今のところミスはないけど今日の君危なっかしいよ
I'm sorry, I just can't stop thinking about yesterday. Suzune-san.
調子に乗るな
Oh, ow. I moved to hug her, but was repelled by a sharp flick to the forehead. Yes, sir. Why? I thought you were the one who told me to take the initiative.
今は仕事中
Well, yeah, I get that. But in order to focus, I need someone to help me exercise these carnal desires, you know?
君の場合それで済まなさそうなんだよないいから仕事優先
As kitchen workers, our personal circumstances are of no concern to our customers. Suzune-san's words ring in my ears. It'd be no laughing matter if I were to screw up because I was too distracted by sexual thoughts. She's right. I need to focus on work for the time being. I throw myself into my task at hand, but despite my best efforts, I can't keep my mind from wandering. Probably because I can't stop thinking about how good it felt to kiss Suzune-san, but mostly because of how disappointed I was about things after just a makeout session and a BJ. Is that not enough for you, my guy? Why didn't she want to take things any further? Maybe she's just not ready to lose her V-card to a guy that's not even hers?
今日も無事に終わりましたね
Yup.
モンブランの反応どうだった？もちろん好評でしたよ。あっちこっちで美味しいって感想が上がってました。そっか。よかった。ほっとしたよ。すずねさんでも不安になるんですね。私、そんなにずぶとい性格だと思われてる？いえ、そうではなくて、すずねさんのケーキなら間違いはないですから。そうですよね。美味しいに決まってますよ。そう言ってもらえると嬉しい。ありがとう。
Suzune-san smiles, but for a brief moment, I think I see a faint shadow falling across her face. What shadow? What's going on? Good work today.
お疲れ様。明日もよろしくね。
Yeah, I will. Suzune-san silently stares up at me. My face inches closer towards hers, like her gaze is magnetic. I mean, we aren't at work anymore. Instead of getting angry this time, she quietly closed her eyes. Please, no. No more, please. Although it's dark, we're still outdoors. Let's keep it short for now. Suzune-san, would you mind if I came to your place tonight?
ダメかな。
Eh?
だってほら、明日も仕事があるんだから。
Ooh.
じゃあ、そういうことで。
That sucks. Wait, Suzune-san. She disappears into the building before I can stop her, fleeing from my voice. Is this as far as we're ever going to get? But why? Damn, that sucks. That's some blue balls. I haven't done anything to tick her off, have I? I don't think so. Nothing was different at work. She even let me kiss her before she left. don't tell me. Is it because I'm a terrible kisser? Maybe my technique was so awful that I made her afraid of taking the next step. Come to think about it, she is more timid than she lets on. Case in point, looking at how relieved she was when she heard about people liking her Mont Blanc earlier, even though it was obviously delicious. So in other words, if I can improve my kissing technique, then if I just can make Suzune-san feel good enough that her anxiety goes away, then alright, I know what to do. The internet should have plenty of tips on how to use my how to up my tongue game. Wait a sec. The word anxiety reminds me of my first time we'd met, and a sudden doubt flashes across my mind. I'm confused. Why was Suzune-san haunted by butterflies in the first place? Oh. I'd be mean to leave a cliffhanger here, plus I have time, so I'm not gonna. But I forgot about that. What if she's like depressed or something, or she's scared to like be in a relationship or something? Doesn't sound too crazy, does it? Now that I think about it, something doesn't add up. In the beginning, I was under the impression that Suzune-san was struggling to find a new job because she was being harassed. But she herself had denied that. Apparently, though, her old boss, the owner of Patisserie Soren, was in fact a rather strict employer. But despite her comments about him, it felt to me as if she felt almost indebted towards him. Plus, her old boss followed us on Instagram as well, which indicates that he still supports her in some regard. Ever since we reopened Cafe Stella, Suzune-san has always been so busy and so happy that I hadn't noticed anything wrong with her. But something's definitely not right here. From what she's told me, there was nothing particularly traumatic about the experience that supposedly caused butterflies to begin hunting her. And it didn't seem as if she was lying or hiding the truth either. But then what could have caused it? Blue boss. I arrived to work on time and entered the kitchen. Then, as usual, I assist Suzune-san with her morning preparations. Huh? Oh, no. I'm always thinking about that. But that's not it either. Don't worry, I'm not gonna let my carnal desires distract me. Here, see if I did this. Here, see if I did this right.
Okay.
Here, see if I did this right.
Okay.
Alright, I'll keep doing it this way. Huh?
私、文句とか怒ってることの方が多いように見えるかもしれないけど、これでも感謝してるんだよ。それに、こうして一緒に働けるのも嬉しい。
Okay, but? Me too. I love working with you. True to her words, Suzune-san is beaming with happiness. I can't imagine that she secretly dislikes baking cakes either. So what could possibly have caused her to be hunted by butterflies? The more I think about it, the more of a mystery it becomes. I don't like that. I'm taking my break now. After returning to the break room, I go to my locker and pull out my phone. Then I send a message to Hiroto, asking if his sister had seemed any different to him over New Year's.
別にゴロゴロしてるだけだったぞ。3日にそっちに帰るとき、朝からケーキを作ってたくらいだな。
That was probably the Mont Blanc she made for me to taste. If she had enough motivation to bake that cake, then I guess there's no need to be too worried about her, at least for the time being. If at all possible, I'd like to make sure I understand her problem first.
姉貴、どうかしたのか?
No, not exactly. You mind if I call you?
そういやそうだな。嫌がらせされてたわけじゃないのなら、なんで落ち込んでたんだろう。でも解決してるんだから、それでいいんじゃないのか?
I guess, but I'm still curious. It's not a problem if she can keep working with the same energy she has up until now. However, if her old boss really had nothing to do with her slump back then it could be very possible that she'll experience a relapse. I like to pinpoint the cause of her melancholy if I can, but it doesn't seem like an easy task.
どうしても気になるなら、本人を問い詰めた方が早くないか?
I would. I don't really want to kick the hornet's nest, you know. digging up old wounds or whatever?
そういうタイプじゃないと思うけどな。それに姉貴の場合、変に気を回される方が嫌がるタイプだぞ。
Yeah, I can see that.
だいたい毎日楽しそうに働いてるんだろ
Well, yeah.
う。なら、やっぱ心配のしすぎだろう。
I can't blame Hiroto for thinking that. He knows nothing about the butterflies. But I saw that swarm of butterflies with my own eyes. This is enough to shake off my worries. Alright, thanks. Sorry to bother you about this.
別に。まあ、あんな姉貴だからな。気にするだけ損だぞ。
With that, he hangs up. I know what he means. At a glance, Suzune-san certainly seems like a brash woman. Not the sort of person who sweats the small stuff. But that isn't true at all. A person with that mindset wouldn't be able to make such delicate cakes the way she does. And that's why I'm worried about her. After seeing how brightly she smiled today, I don't want her going back to the way she was before. I want to keep seeing her smile. But for now, there's not much I can do but to wait and see. I don't like that. Women are weird. Suzune-san appears to be in a good mood as she cleans up. I do the same while watching her out of the corner of my eye. However, like Hiroto said, there's nothing wrong with her at the moment, so I'm not going to gain anything by observing her. I might have no choice but to ask her directly about it, after all.
ね
Yeah? What is it?
今日も一緒に帰ろうよ。
Sure, I'd love to. After closing up, Suzune-san and I make our way home side by side. Due to her small stature, her strides were naturally shorter than mine. Accordingly, I walk slowly as to match her pace.
で、何かあった？
Huh? What do you mean?
今日の君、ちょっと変だったからね。特に休憩から戻ってきた後は。
Oh, I guess so. Was it that noticeable?
変だったよ。私のことをじっと見てたよね。やっぱりね。君の視線をなんか感じちゃったんだよね。なに？またよからぬこと
You
を
little
考
horn
えてる
dog.
ね。このエロが
That's so funny.
と、最初は思ったんだけど、なんか違う様子みたいだね。あと、ヒロトから珍しくメッセージが来たんだよね。最近どうだって。多分、君が関係してるんだろうなって。
Of course.
何？怒らないから言ってみな。ほれほれ。
Suzune-san, you don't hate your old boss, do you?
別に憎んではない。
Oh, maybe they had like a relationship or something. Before you started working for us, though, you were extremely depressed. At first, I thought it was because of something your previous boss did. Oh, okay. What I think what happened was they worked together and they were in a relationship, and then they broke up, and then she decided to split, and now she has this new job where she has an apprentice, and he fell in love with the guy, and they work together, and she doesn't want something like that again. She doesn't want maybe like a label or a relationship because she's afraid of what could happen how I did at her old job. That's my prediction. I don't know. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm thinking. That wasn't the case. So I thought maybe you still have some sort of other unresolved issues.
なるほど。それが気になってってわけか。
Sorry, I don't mean to be nosy.
ちなみにさ、私のタイ
Yes,
プで
bitch.
変なところとかあった？
Not necessarily. It just occurred to me when I saw you asking about how the Mount Black was doing. You always exude this air of confidence, but you also have a timid, anxious side of you. Something like that. So I got word that something might have happened at your old workplace that caused you to be like that.
そっか。見抜かれてたのか。
Nah. So I was right, and something did happen. Would you be willing to tell me about it?
なんで知りたいの？
Because I don't want to see you depressed. Also, because of what you told me that one time.
しょげてる人間が誰かを笑顔にできると思うなよ。
Exactly. That's why I want to help you.
やれやれ。そこまで言われて
Please! I'm trying to fuck. Then
けど少し待って。準備させてほしい。明日はまだ冬休みだったよね。明日連絡するから。
Why?
それまで待ってて。
I want to know now. Alright. Trusting her, I obediently return to my apartment for the night. I don't like this. This is so weird. Today's Wednesday, our normal day off work. As I'm on winter break, I spend the day relaxing in my room. Time to prepare. What did that mean? Can't even imagine what's bothering her. She still hasn't called yet either. I glance at my phone and, seeing no new notifications, leave a sigh. Once again, I find myself pacing back and forth on the spot like a zoo animal, wandering around my room with no purpose. Nothing, not a peep. I'm starting to wish she'd specified an exact time. Waiting like this is excruciating. As I heave my upteenth sigh, it happens. My phone vibrates at last, notifying me of an incoming call.
今から店に来れる？
The cafe? Why there? It's closed today. When she said she needed time to prepare, I assumed she meant emotionally. But could it actually have been something else? No point worrying about it now. I'll see soon enough. Facts. Guess I'll head inside.
お、来たね。
You cooking something?
ちょっとね。帝さんに頼んで店の材料を使わせてもらってさ。
Suzune-san places a long rectangular piece of chocolate cake in front of me. The outside is covered with chocolate. Inside, however, is chocolate mousse. Mousse interposed with fresh
これ
something.
食べてみてくれる？君のために作った。
Sorry, I didn't read the last
私
word
の
of the last
チョコレート
sentence.
ケーキ。
Oh, sure. Don't mind if I do. I carve it a piece with a fork. Then I bring it in my mouth. What the? This is amazing. Even though it's chocolate cake, the chocolate doesn't taste overpowering, and the berry's bittersweetness balances it out perfectly.
中に挟まってる層はフランボワーズのピューレ
That
を
sounds
使ってる
so
んだよ。
fire. I don't think I've ever eaten something like this before.
それさ、本当に美味しいと思う？
Absolutely. All flattery aside, this tastes almost too good.
嘘をついてるわけではなさそうだね。
Of course I'm not. I genuinely think this is delicious. Were you planning on adding it to our menu or something?
どうだろうね。
In contrast to my enthusiasm, she shrugs her shoulders with a somewhat glum expression.
これさ、前の店でも作ったんだよね。ほら、新作ケーキのコンペに出したやつ。
You made something this amazing?
500円設定だったけど、このケーキを他と同じ割合の売り値にすると税抜きでも600円超えちゃったんだよ。
Oh. That is pretty steep. Before I started working here, 100 yen might not have sounded like much to me. But now I just want to know how big of a difference that really is.
負けたのは味じゃない。そう思ってた。でも少しずつ、本当に値段だけの問題だったの。
There she goes tripping again.
味も負けてたんじゃないか。私のケーキには何か大きな問題があるんじゃないか。なんて考えるようになって不安に陥ってコンクールには出させてもらえなかった。
Wait, what? I thought you said that was because you lost the workplace contest.
ごめん。まるっきりの嘘ってわけではなかったんだけど、ちょっぴり見栄を張っちゃった。でも認めたくなくて意地を張ってあの店を飛び出したってわけ。
Oh.
疑心暗鬼のまま再就職先にも困って私はどんどん落ち込んで
Bruh, she brought this on herself.
ヒロトに強引に誘われたのはそれでまずいパンケーキを食べさせられた。
And I sincerely apologize for that.
腹が立ってその場でパンケーキを作って、さすがにあのパンケーキよりは美味しく作れる自信があったからね。楽しかった。やっぱりケーキが好きなんだって思った。
Hey, I can't believe that's all it took for you to get back to your feet. On your feet. She slowly shakes her head.
最初はやっぱり怖かったよ。自信もなくて。でも、とある人の言
Wait,
葉に
and she's sober. What's going on with her? A certain someone? You mean me?
ブー、はっずれ。君じゃないです。大家さんです。
The landlady?
水商売っていうのはね、 自己満足だけじゃダメなの。その自己満足を他の人に伝え
Wow, this landlady really
て
important
理
in
解
this
しても
story.
らわなくちゃいけない。
私こだわりを持ってケーキ作りをしてたけど、それを他の人に伝える努力はしてなかった。食べてもらえば分かってもらえる、そう思ってたから、食べてもらうための努力ってのが抜けてた気がするんだよね。
You mean with the price and everything?
それも含めていろいろと、そういう意味では君たちの方がずっとプロだと思った。
Good. Suzune-san.
でも別に深刻に思わなくていいから、悩んでるとかじゃなくて区切りを見つけたいんだと思う。落としどころさえ見つかれば君を心配させることもなくなるからさ。
Alright. Well, if there's anything I can do to help, just say.
ありがとう。
After that, we tidy up the kitchen and leave the cafe. As we have nothing else in particular planned, the two of us head back home together as usual.
でも驚いた。まさか気づかれてるとはね。
Well, I've been watching you a lot lately. I love you so much I can hardly take my eyes off of you.
そういえば好きって初めて言われた。
Oh, is it really?
そうだよ、間違いない。最初は言いよどんで我慢できずにキスをしてほらしちゃった。
Oh my god. My bad. I really should have said that sooner.
私もそういう気になってたけど、改めて言われると結構
Yes, sir.
嬉しいね。
Do you love me too, mommy?
好きだよ。好きじゃなきゃあんなことまででき
She
ない。
did the unholy on you, dang you, dude. But for some reason, you won't go all the way with me.
それは
I'm just gonna have to ask you directly. Why won't you have sex with me?
場所考えて。
Sorry, but I just wanna know. If it's a problem on my end, then I'll do whatever it takes to fix it. Been doing my best to study up, as a matter of fact.
勉強？
Never mind. What I'm trying to say is, if there's some reason why, then I want you to tell me.
さっきも言ったけど、私はまだ
What?
区切りを見つけられてない。そんな状態だと、なんか君を逃げ場にしちゃう気がしたから。
That won't happen.
大丈夫って何が？
I won't be an escape for you.
どういう意味？
I'm a huge fan of your cakes, Suzune-san. So I'm not gonna let you go run away from baking. I'm holding you responsible for making me fall in love with your baking, so you better keep making delicious cakes from now on.
なんだそりゃ。そっかそっか。
What's that
じゃあ
supposed to mean?
確か
Dang.
に逃げ場にはならないか。
Sounds bad. If it's support you need, I'll give you as much as you want.
そっか。私のファンか。そんなにしたいの？
Yes. Yes!
う
She shit herself.
このヘロが決め。
Despite her words, Suzune-san smiled softly and with a faint hint of embarrassment as well. She shit herself. That's too funny. Once it says Suzune-san, I'm sorry. A short while later, we arrive at her apartment. Once inside, Suzune-san promptly pushes me down on her bed. That's so hot. Then, without further ado, she straddles me with her petite body. How was it?
ついにやっちゃった。
Congrats. Both of you are not virgins anymore. Do you
ちょ
regret
っ
it?
としてる。
A little.
シーツシミになりそう。
Jesus Christ.
洗濯面倒だな。
Alright.
ドキッとした？
What a douche. Yeah, you did.
安心しなよ。 君のことが好きな気持
Aw,
ちは
look at her.
何も変わってないから。
Alright.
カフェステラと死神の蝶。
Alright. Guys, I think I am going to end it here.
Bruh.
I know. I didn't want to end it here either. Because it's not even at an hour. It's just 55 minutes. You know, whatever. And usually they're always over an hour. Like an hour 15, 20, 30, whatever. But I'm going to end it here just because it's already getting late for me. But oh my god, this episode, I got some things to say. Wow. This episode, I was not expecting that, really, because once again, it happened so fast. Like as you guys saw with Natsume, it took kind of a while for it to get rated R. But with Suzune, it happened. So that caught me off guard. But this episode was really good. So much happened so fast, I feel. And I could now see why that guy said it felt short, because it already jumped to the rated R stuff. It jumped to the unholy activities already, bro. That's crazy. Not gonna lie to you, I really like them as a couple as well. They're just something about Suzune's spiciness and the main character's non-spiciness. It just goes so well together, and I really like seeing Suzune's like softer side, you know, because obviously she was always a spicy one, and obviously there's a side you're not gonna see in her when you're not in a relationship with her. I mean, that goes with any person, would it really? But anyways, the point is, like, I really like seeing her soft side. I really mess with it. Like, she could be one douche, or she could be the sweetest thing ever. She's like a sour punch kid, bro. They're sour at first and then they're sweet. That's pretty crazy. I like that. I really like that. This was a fun episode, especially for me. I had a really good time in this episode. I was laughing so much for no freaking reason. I am gonna call the video here. Thank you so much for watching. I really had a good time this episode, and I hope you guys did as well. And if you guys did, go ahead and hit that link for me. And if you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and do so. I mean, you made it this far. And lastly, one last friendly reminder, if you have any game recommendations, please let me know in the comment section below. I will get to you for sure. Anyways, I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna call it quits. I'm gonna let you guys go. But y'all be safe, and until next time, fellas.